Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Steampunk Enterprise. You might notice something a bit new, and that is this area. It's not completely finished yet. I plan on just doing little updates as I build it rather than just having the static pictures like I did last time. And so this is a progress so far. It actually looks almost finished probably, but trust me, this isn't too far into the build. I'm surprised at how fast this has taken to build. It's just everything's been going so smoothly with it. I haven't had too many problems, or I haven't had to go back and redo a lot of stuff. It's just been going very nicely, and so yeah. I guess let's do a little walk around. So this is probably a bit confusing on what it is right now. So this is based off of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. It is, or it was, one of the, or it is? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. And so that is what I'm basing this off of. And it had if you look at pictures of it, it has a lot of tiers, kind of like this does. And of course it has a lot of plants. And I have these areas of grass where I'm going to put trees and bushes and all sorts of stuff. Also, usually a lot of the pictures have waterfalls, and some of them have a temple up top. So I've just tried to include as much of that as I can and make it look as nice as possible. So this isn't a restaurant, or it's not a shop or anything. This is just going to be a cool area to walk around and just look at everything. So let's start from the bottom here. It's very dark. Let's give myself a night vision potion. This one. Okay. So, I'm not completely finished with the interior yet. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to put in here. I might just put benches, might put some more garden stuff. I'm not entirely sure. But you can look out over the water from behind the waterfall, and you can walk alongside. I'm probably going to put a fence up or something. Yeah, that's pretty much it for down here. I guess I can show you this. I'll show you this a bit more as I go up, but I have the base of a tree right here, which then goes up through here, and then it keeps going up and comes all the way up to the very top. And then this is where the temple area was, so I'll probably do something with this area too. This isn't completely finished. This is just kind of update 1 as I'm building it. This is the top area of the waterfall. You can look over this, out over that too. And if we come back down to this middle level, there's a lot of layers. You can probably get lost easily. I'm not finished with this level if you can't tell, but yeah, another area to look out. And you can walk along all these edges. It looks kind of confusing, and I kind of like it that way, where it's just a lot of paths here and there and staircases everywhere. Yeah, it fits nicely. You know, it's not too tall, so it doesn't block the clock tower. It blends in very nicely with the landscaping. I'm loving the way this is coming out. This is going much better than I ever would have thought it would. So yeah, that's it for this quick update. Another update, and so this is what I have done so far. I don't know where I left off last time, if I even had the temple built yet or what, but yeah, this is coming out really nicely. Yeah, let's take a look inside. So, because I remember I didn't have the inside done last time. So this is what I have, and it's kind of messy and unorganized, which I like because, you know, the whole building's kind of nature themed, and so it fits well. You can also come behind the waterfall and look out over that, so that's really cool. In this area, I have built a giant tree that extends up through all of the floors. So here's the bottom of it with all its roots and everything, and it comes all the way up to the very top of the another viewing deck of water. Getting sidetracked. Comes all the way up to the very top, and this is the temple area. I was thinking about having a staircase that led all the way up to the garden up here, but it was very hard to fit that within this small of a space and kind of make it actually believable that you could walk up it in real life. So instead I settled for this, and I think it goes great with the theme of the building. There's a lot of pathways on the outside, just some areas you can come and sit down and just look over at land. There's nothing really over there so far. There's also some other great areas to come over and look at the water wheel and everything. There is just a lot of random paths everywhere in this, and I love it. It looks great from the outside, it seems like it's easy to get lost in, but in my opinion, it's actually not. It just looks like it is. And then there's a very bottom viewing deck from behind the waterfall. And if we come over here, there's a little shop. I wasn't originally planning on putting a shop in here, but I decided to make a little small one. So we got Charlotte, the shopkeeper, and we have a lot of, you know, kind of plants. And I guess that's a birch tree? Oh, it's a fern. Okay, never mind. You know, some stuff like that. I didn't really know what we would sell, so I thought this would do pretty good and fit in the theme of everything. So yeah, I wanted this to be mainly an area where you could come and sit down and just chillax for a little bit, which is why there's a lot of seats along the walls. Kind of looks like decoration, but I meant for it to be, you know, chairs. And there's a lot of outdoor spots too. So got some foxes. We got some cool wildlife here. I love foxes. Like, they're so cute. Oh, you're adorable. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for this. I don't have a name for it yet. I might make a sign for it. I might not. I'm not entirely sure yet. First, I need to come up with a name. I was originally thinking Garden Temple, but I really don't know because I think I Googled it and Garden Temple's already taken for something else. So I've also built this staircase. Yeah, I've kind of flattened this area out too. Used to be a giant mound, and I was actually going to leave it and have like a path up here that overlooked everything, but it obstructed the views of everything. So I ended up building this staircase, which I want every area to be wheelchair accessible. So I have this path coming up like this, or if you can walk upstairs, then you can just walk straight through it and go up the stairs. So it's a pretty cool design. And then I really wanted to incorporate water into it. So I added these waterfalls in between every layer, and it came out so great. When I first built this, I was, you know, really looking intensely at the waterfalls, trying to make sure everything looked nice. And I never realized the clock tower behind it. I looked up and I was like, oh my gosh, it's such an incredible view from right here. It makes it look, you know, gigantic, and it's just beautiful, and it puts in perspective with everything else. I think that looks amazing. I don't think this area could have come out any better. I might still add some stuff in the middle of this path. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm very happy with the way this came out. I think this looks amazing. And if you step out, you know, you still got it. It looks good from out here too. Yeah, I just love the way this entire area has come out so far. Is there anything else to talk about? Oh yeah, there is. So as you can see here, I've kind of demolished this area a bit in favor of this because I never even liked this pavilion anyways. I was kind of, with this I don't know what this would be. I'm not very good with words. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of it in the first place, so I was planning on changing it. I still don't know what, so right now it's this ugly little thing, but it will change eventually. I'm still trying to come up with ideas. So yeah, that is it for this update. I don't know, maybe I'll end it there, or I might have one more update showing off this. We'll see. Also, if you notice, every single thing I've built so far has involved water. Like, my staircase has water. We have a water-themed restaurant. We have, you know, a giant lake right here. This has water coming out of it with a waterfall. Here's a cute fox again. I love the foxes so much. This is powered by water. I just didn't notice that until I built this staircase. I'm like, huh, I must like water or something. I really don't know why.